Some people are demanding answers in the death investigation into Sonya Massey, who was shot and killed by a deputy last weekend. Today, protesters rallied in front of the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office. Good evening, I'm Karina Rubio. Brandon is off tonight. Plenty of questions still remain in this case, but authorities say it may be a while before more information is made public. Our Capitol Bureau Chief Cole Henke explains.
Their asks are clear.
What do we want? Body cams. When do we want it? Now.
But their demands are not being met yet.
The lack of information can tell its own story.
Dozens of protesters stood outside the Sangamon County building Friday. They were joined by the family of Sonya Massey.
Her family deserves justice. I don't know how else to say it. Her family deserves justice. They deserve to know what happened, and they deserve a thorough, speedy, transparent, investigation.
It's been a week since 36-year-old Massey was killed, and plenty of questions about the case still remain. Multiple sources at the protest stated Massey called the police to her home just after midnight on July 6th. The county sheriff said Massey was concerned someone was trying to break in. Deputies arrived on the scene. They were there for just over 30 minutes, and then they called in a report of shots fired. The county confirmed one of the sheriff's deputies at the scene shot Massey. She died at the hospital later that morning. The coroner confirmed she died from the lone gunshot wound.
We've told them that our expectation, the community's expectation, is transparency and a response as quickly as possible once the Illinois State Police allows that to be done.
The Illinois State Police took over the investigation shortly after. Since then, both the state police and the county are choosing to withhold information, like the body camera video and any details of what happened during that 30 minutes. In a statement, the state police explained their decision, saying, quote, "In order to protect the integrity of the legal process and the right to a fair trial in the event charges are filed, the body-worn camera video and additional information related to the incident are not being released at this time." Massey's death brought conversations of law enforcement accountability in Springfield back to the forefront for these protesters.
There's a huge stigma. Black people are afraid to call the police because of this exact situation. We can't call the police because it makes things worse.
The protesters stood outside the county building for hours, calling for answers and saying her name.
Say her name! Sonya Massey! Say her name! Sonya Massey!
Reporting in Springfield, I'm Cole Henke.
WCIA has filed multiple Freedom of Information Act requests to try and get access to both the body camera footage and scanner traffic from that night. So far, no responses have been provided, but the statutory deadlines for responses have not passed yet. Sonya Massey's family has hired nationally renowned civil rights lawyer Ben Crump for their upcoming legal battle. In a statement, Crump said, quote, "We demand that all body camera footage from the incident be released immediately so that Sonya's family and the public can see what happened in those 30 deadly minutes. No family should have to endure the pain and suffering that Sonya's loved ones are experiencing right now."